J-Smoke got that dope. Ayy, got so much pain up in my heart, I almost lost it. This nigga claim my nigga, then this nigga try to cross me, and now I'm on the go. J-Smoke got that dope. Ayy, got so much pain up in my heart, I almost lost it. This nigga claim my nigga, then this nigga try to cross me, and now I'm on the go. Tryna double up my profits. I'm all about my green, I'm about my butt just like Milwaukee. I'm all about my green, I'm about my butt just like Milwaukee. And now I'm on the go, I'm tryna double up my profits. This nigga claim my nigga, then this nigga try to cross me. Got so much pain up in my heart, I almost lost it. Got so much pain, thought I was losing my mind, so I had to go and get it, had to wake up and grind. She never used to hit me up, but now she hitting my line. But I don't even answer her, I'm steady hitting the climb. Cause girl, I ain't got no time, I'm kinda busy tonight. Okay, yeah, maybe I lied, but girl, you done missed your flight. Like, where were you when I had no one to talk to late at night? I know you only want me now because my money seems right, but that's just how it goes. Can't fuck with trifling hoes, my neck and wrist I'm froze, so I stay down 10 toes. Got so much pain up in my heart that I can't trust a soul. Unless it's Mustang City or 5-star, yeah, them be my bros. And yeah, we way too wavy, so bitch don't try to play we. Give a fuck about how you feel, I'm screaming fuck you pay me. Lil broski got them rocks, he serve it to old ladies. My cousin be going Gotti, yeah, I think he going crazy. Ayy, got so much pain up in my heart, I almost lost it. This nigga claim my nigga, then this nigga try to cross me, and now I'm on the go. Tryna double up my profits. I'm all about my green, I'm about my butt just like Milwaukee. I'm all about my green, I'm about my butt just like Milwaukee. And now I'm on the go, I'm tryna double up my profits. This nigga claim my nigga, then this nigga try to cross me. Got so much pain up in my heart, I almost lost it.
Smoke so much, I think I lost it. I ain't gonna stop till I'm chillin' in the tropics. I ain't gonna stop until I'm the trending topic. Told myself I'd be at the top, that's a promise. I can't really trust nobody, to be honest. I just wanna do everything I ever wanted. Baby girl, you waste my time, that's why I off it. Baby girl, you fight too much, got me exhausted. Yeah, had to learn from all my losses. Had to sit back, plan it out, and I plotted. They gonna hate you more when you poppin'. Still so much I wanna achieve, I ain't got it. I do better on my own. People wear out like cologne. Random numbers on my phone, I won't ever answer no more. Running out of options, I gotta move cautious. I'm not nothing common, nah.
Ayy, got so much pain up in my heart, I almost lost it. This nigga claim my nigga, then this nigga try to cross me, and now I'm on the go. Tryna double up my profits. I'm all about my green, I'm about my butt just like Milwaukee. I'm all about my green, I'm about my butt just like Milwaukee. And now I'm on the go, I'm tryna double up my profits. This nigga claim my nigga, then this nigga try to cross me. Got so much pain up in my heart, I almost lost it. J-Smoke, you a fool for that.
Baby, no lie, I would ride for you. You say I said I would die for you, but you split my heart in two. Baby, I said I would ride for you. Why you had to split my heart in two? Baby, I said I would ride for you. Take my life to reside for you. Girl, you split my heart in two. Made me so uncomfortable. Baby, I would ride for you. I've been on the road just getting out of this door. Chasing pots of gold, gotta keep a fofo. So if that trick is squeezed, then chalk up the scoreboard. I don't wanna do this street shit, no, not anymore. I done made a lot of mistakes, a lot of mixtapes, and I know that them niggas been fake. They cannot relate. My shorty, yeah, that been back, and yeah, that bitch, she insane. Got my Gucci shades on, I don't wanna see the hate. Niggas coming and they switching every day. Praying every day, I need food up on my plate. Oh Lord, please help me with the fate. They want a glimpse of the lifestyle. Crazy bitch, I swear she's tryna have my child. Told myself I was gonna take time. I ain't got no ops to catch me sipping out in daytime. Oh, why you had to split my heart in two? Baby, I said I'm alright for you. Take my life suicide for you. Girl, you split my heart in two. Made me so uncomfortable. Baby, I'm alright for you.
J-Smoke, you crazy.
Clip all 30, my pocket a rocket. Selfie take off and they mad, they can't stop it. All of my life, boy, I beat them, they topping. Now she wanna twist it like we playing Papa. These niggas so mad, cause we jump in the game. Now we so livid, the bitch get a name. Never break back with the bitch that is plain. And I kept it at 100, she told me don't change.
I pick up my hand and I reach in my pocket. Little bitch is blushing, she telling me stop it. Nigga so slimy, a nigga gon' vomit. My lyrics so grungy, they instantly copy. Crushing my pack, so it's instantly profit. I know that you want it, little nigga, I got it. Talking too much, little nigga, just stop it. You won't close your mouth for your breath getting toxic. Bitch said he looking, she like what she see. We get in that room and she get on her knees. She put on her glasses, she like what she see. She fucking with greatness, she fucking with me. She know that I get to the green. I need what you owe me, you know what I mean. I know we be friends, but see, that's the thing. It's the reason I'm asking, I don't sound with me.
Clip all 30, my pocket a rocket. Selfie take off and they mad, they can't stop it. All of my life, boy, I beat them, they topping. Now she wanna twist it like we playing Papa. These niggas so mad, cause we jump in the game. Now we so livid, the bitch get a name. Never break back with the bitch that is plain. And I kept it at 100, she told me don't change. She told me don't change, got shooters with aim. This ain't no practice, I'm up in the range. I ain't no doctor, but you moving strange. Saying you love me, you was the range. I want the base, so I had to go chase it. Look on my art, boy, you know this ain't basic. I've been the picture, I like it, I'll make up it. If I don't like you know I erase it. Jump in the stew, I'ma murder a beat. The look in your face, all the praise that I need. I try to rave from a job with the beam. Just cause they hated to see you succeed. Feeling the vibe if I step in the booth. Niggas are shit cause the boys be the truth. I'm with your bitch when you step in the room. But let's just be honest, boy, what you gon' do? Clip all 30, my pocket a rocket. Selfie take off and they mad, they can't stop it. All of my life, boy, I beat them, they topping. Now she wanna twist it like we playing Papa. These niggas so mad cause we jump in the game. Now we so livid, the bitch get a name. Never break back with the bitch that is plain. And I kept it at 100, she told me don't change.
Why they hate? Cause J-Smoke made it.
Need a whole lot of racks. DC to the block, you know we got the stars. If you want more, we gon' smoke him like some gas. Yeah, bro, this he got turned into a pack. DBC, we all city. I got a death wish, they begging to meet me. Yeah, I'm riding if you need me. You be my bro like Mama, you and Luigi. Your man's pockets on EE. You're lucky girl if you meet me. You ain't getting no DD till you bend over and come give me EE. Smoking the ops like a bleezy. Coming up, it wasn't easy. I'm trying to go hit a million. Be the hardest in my city. The ops, they don't want no smoke. Feel the hyenas, need y'all up on roll. Ops, some pussies, they hoes. My nigga, shoot it, he'll wipe your nose. Need a whole lot of racks.
Need a whole lot of racks. DC to the block, you know we got the stars. If you want more, we gon' smoke him like some gas. Your brothers, he got turned into a pack. I told her that I'm the hood rock star. I turned her up into a track star. I told these niggas never act hard. You ain't a thug, yeah, you just an actor. You want my slime, yeah, you was a capper. My niggas ape, they going bananas. You guys stay flexing for all of the camera. Way that I'm shooting, you think it's a camera. You know we got the stars. If you want more, we gon' smoke him like some gas. Your brothers, he got turned into a pack.
If it were just me against the world, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
J-Smoke, you crazy.
If it was just me against the world, would you ride or would you slide? Oh, if it was just me against the world, do or die, you did it right. Oh, hey. Against the world, against the world.
Remember when they never rate to me? Now they always pull up hella late for me. Yeah, pull those panties down, this ain't no time to sleep. Whoa, for my birthday they got cake for me. Whoa, I feel this music life was made for me. Whoa, and if it's me against the world, it's you here for me. Got these shorties tryna let me say they care for me. I ain't worried about them, I'm just worried about you. Baby, what we gon' do? Tell me how we gon' lose. Yeah, she flexin' when we steppin' off, she know it's power moves. Ain't got time for all those games, I ain't like these other dudes.
If it was just me against the world, would you ride or would you slide? Oh, if it was just me against the world, do or die, you did it right. Oh, hey. Against the world, against the world, against the world. You keep acting like you with it, and girl, I know you committed, but the things about my life that could make you feel a little different. Hey, that can make you feel a little different. Hey, hey. Shorty, you gotta just understand, baby girl, you are my soul. You are my soul. I feel on my grind like time after time, ain't no letting go. Ain't no letting go. Had it so loud, had it so hard, had it so blue. Ain't never got charged, all of my plays, I kept on the low. Oh, we don't fight no more. Hey, all those times I know. Hey, now you're mine, I know. Hey, I know, hey, I know, hey. If it was just me against the world, would you ride or would you slide? Oh, if it was just me against the world, do or die, you did it right. Oh, hey. Against the world, against the world, against the world.
Baby girl, I'm on my gun. It's that no.
J-Smoke got that dope.
I know you mad, but the watch be on my line. I know you hate when I go OT all the time, but I gotta get mine. Yeah, I'm just trying to shine. Yeah, I be on my grind. I told her, girl, I'm on my grind. I know you mad, but the watch be on my line. I know you hate when I go OT all the time, but I gotta get mine. Yeah, I'm just trying to shine.
Alright, guys. About to start this up.
Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're about to start up the beat critique right now, guys. Just make sure you guys send in your content to that email provided. And yeah, we'll get this started. I already see a couple entries already coming in. So that's good. Make sure you guys know that you can even sending like music too. So send this to your boys that, you know, got music. We're listening to like actual songs too. Songs and beats. Send in anything to be honest. Anything music related. I will start this up. Just gonna get this email ready.
I guess I'm just gonna pause my end of it. That way I don't hear like latency.
Yeah. Alright guys, we're gonna start it up. So make sure you guys send in your beats to the email provided. I'm joined with Whip It Up Yay on Instagram. I believe that's his handle for Instagram. Wait, did he go on mute? No, I don't think he went on mute. But
Nah, I'm not on mute. I'm
yeah.
just trying to work on
Just
latency.
introduce yourself, and then we'll get started. Start playing up the beats.
So yeah, whip it up, yay, on Instagram. What's up, guys? See everybody. We got about 9 people in here right now. Y'all make sure y'all share that. I sent the link to most of y'all.
Yeah, make sure you guys share it. Let's get it out there. I haven't done one of these in a hot minute, so someone gave me the idea to do.
Yeah, these are always fun.
Yeah, these are always fun because we always get like a lot of cool stuff. That's always a good part about these. We always get a lot of cool different styles.
Yeah, and it's a good way to gauge, you know, if you're another producer, to, you know, see where everybody else is at and see if you need to step up some things or make some changes anywhere.
And I mean,
you know,
not only that, but this is also the perfect place to connect. You know, network with a couple guys in here. You know, there's definitely gonna be a couple artists and stuff popping through. You know, network, get your beats out there, and we'll do a couple things. I see Benji's up in the room. Benji's an engineer, so he works with a ton of artists. You know what I mean? Like he does beats too. So collabing with him, you can even, you know, boost yourself up for a placement. You got Dem Beats in here, platinum producer. Shout out to him. Yeah, so we got a ton of of good people to network with in here. So make sure you guys, you know, take those opportunities and go far with it.
Yeah, go in there, add everybody on Instagram, go link up and, you know, network, and that's what it's all about. It's a good platform.
Yeah, so we're gonna start it up. First entry of the night. It's gonna be coming in with Aiden Han. So he said this is no samples. It's a beat he made last month, and the beat is called Houston. So let's get this started. It's gonna turn up for you guys. Whoops. It's gonna turn up for you guys so you guys can hear this.
Aiden Han Beats.
Like just bounce.
Yeah, I like the way he came in for sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
And make sure you guys are also leaving your feedback, you know, because there's a ton of producers in there. Make sure you guys leave your feedback in the comments, what you guys think of the beats that we play. Alright, so for that one, I think personally, yeah, it does have a nice balance. Den Beat said the intro is too long. I mean, that is something to also keep in mind, Aiden, is just that like if you listen to a lot of Billboard based beats, they start really early just because when you're in the studio, like people like Benji can probably like vouch for me. Like artists don't listen, to the whole intro most of the time. They just kind of either fast
You
forward
got
to
10
the drop.
seconds.
Yeah, you literally
10
got like
seconds.
like 5 to 10 seconds to impress someone. If it's not the melody that impresses them, it's got to be the drop. And if your drop is way too long, it's not gonna set it off.
A lot of these artists are on paid time, so they're trying to burn through these beats and get these verses through. But that was a good vibe and everything. Definitely, if you can shorten up the drop, you're good. So that's a nice little bounce.
Yeah, I definitely like that beat, but I mean, I am gonna agree with Dan Beats on that one. The intro is a little too long, but I mean, other than that, everything else like good. I like the mix on that, to be honest. I mean, I'm listening on my headphones, and I think it sounds pretty good for me. Bounce was good, like Ye said. So I mean, yeah, keep going, bro. Just make sure you keep that in mind with the intro. All right, next up we got Resonance. Oh, it's pronounced resonance. Okay, resonance. So he's like, here's a lo-fi and trap beat for you to review. So he's got Indigo and Together. We're just gonna start Together. I believe this is probably the lo-fi.
Definitely got a chill vibe. I like it.
Alright, so for me personally, in my personal opinion, like it is lo-fi, so it does have to be simple. But for me, like when I hear like the same thing going over and over again for a large amount of like seconds, it's like it's kind of repetitive at that point. Like for me, I feel it's repetitive, but then again, it is a lo-fi beat. Yeah, like Ye said, nice chill vibe. For me personally, I'm not too keen of like lo-fi beats. Like that's not really my style, so I can't really like critique it as much as I would critique another beat. But personally, like I think from my style, it's a little repetitive. But yeah, like Gelato just said in the comments, like he lost interest. Personally, I thought the same thing, cause it's really repetitive. It's very simplistic, but repetitive. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna keep it as simple as you did, at least like add a little switch up, some changes, so it's not the same thing going over and over again.
Throw a little flute in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Throw a little something different, especially if it's lo-fi.
Especially with a beat like that. Yeah, especially with a beat like that, you have so much opportunities to do a lot of counter melodies or something to set it off even more than it already is.
Right. Exactly.
All right,
you got to get creative with that. See what we got next here.
Yeah, we're gonna hear the next one. This is the trap beat.
Resonance.
The 808 sounds a little bit muddy.
Yeah, so it's a little bit muddy on the low end, and then again, like I said, for the other beat, it's really repetitive. It's the same thing going over and over again. There's not much change to it. Obviously, you are adding in the flute here and there, but still, it's like where you're adding it in, it's basically like you're just copying the same thing again and again. You're just giving it a break and then bringing it back in. It's pretty like, what's the word? It's predictable. That's what it is. Your beat's pretty predictable just because it's the same thing over and over again. But other than that, yeah, the melody is pretty fire, but the 808 can definitely hit more for sure. With a beat like that, it definitely should hit a little bit more than it is. Alright. That's resonance. Resonance. Next up, we got Style Chain. We'll start from the back. He's got I Hate You, Love. It's a wave. Hopefully this plays. I already like the way this came in.
I'm waiting on the latency because I'm listening through YouTube. I like the way it came in on.
Same thing, bro. Long intro. Very long intro.
Okay. Yeah, it's starting to come around to the intro.
Alright, yeah, this one's fine.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Maybe showing up that intro is good.
Alright, that's Style Chain with I Hate You, Love. Like I'm gonna say for the couple beats before, definitely like good switch up for sure. Like Gelato said, definitely add like a second melody after the 8 bars for sure. So it has a little bit of switch up. But yeah, it had a really long intro in my opinion. Like for me, like I just kind of heard the same thing over and over again for that 16 bars or however long that was, and it was just kind of like you're just kind of waiting for the drop to happen. So it's definitely fire, but you definitely need to like shorten that intro for sure. Next up, yeah, you got anything for that one?
I think it's just showing up that intro and it's call it a rap. It's a good beat. The mix sounds solid. Everything was good. I liked it.
Alright, we're gonna move on to the next beat. It's called Cinema. Like I said again, like long intro for sure. But yeah, that drop was like that got me. That was a heartbeat. Definitely good work on that one.
For sure.
I'll move to the third one. Trash. Oh wait, do you have anything for the last one before I move into next?
I'm trying to deal with this latency, so hold on, let me. I'm muting the like the YouTube page while I'm talking to you on Discord, so it's kind of actually see like it just crashed on me. Hold on.
Yeah. By the way, guys, we try to I used to do these beat critiques, and it used to be like where we would both like stream it to our computers, but now like he has to stream it off like my stream, and then listen to it. So it's kind of weird, but yeah, we're getting it.
Yeah, there's like a there's like a 4-second delay, but it's cool. We get it, like you said, we get it done.
Yeah. All right, I'll just move on to the next one then.
I like this one. Yeah, definitely.
For that one, I definitely saw Playboy Cardi vibe for sure. Or like, yeah, pure vibes, like Playboy Cardi vibes for sure. For that one, just gonna wait until like EA fixes that latency once he gets to our current time. He'll let us know what he thinks about that beat.
That's a good one, man. I like the definitely Playboy Cardi, Pierre type vibes for sure.
Yeah,
I can hear Cardi on it right now. Easy.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, Style Chain, good work, bro. For those other two beats, like, for me personally, I think you should like shorten that intro. But other than that, like, you're definitely doing something good, bro. Good work.
Yeah, moving in the right direction for sure. Good job, man.
Alright. Next up, we got GHD. He sent me like 5 beats. I'm gonna run through like a couple of them and then like move on to other people and then come back and then
Run through like 30 seconds or something,
Yeah, I'm gonna do 30 seconds of every beat so we can run through a lot more beats. I already like the way this one came in.
I'm waiting for the drop. I like those vocals. It's fine. I can hear like a Brent Fayez on this right now.
Yeah, that one's fire. I don't really have much for it, to be honest. Like, I think it's pretty good as is. It's really open. It gives the artist a lot of space to work with.
Yeah, there's tons of space. I feel like that'd be good for an R&B artist for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That's like good for like that singing vibe, for sure.
It's mixed well.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, make sure you guys let the producers know down in the comments below like what you guys think of it. We're just gonna run to the next one here. It's Pablo Part 2. Alright, I'm just gonna wait till you're like in reality, but in my opinion, like I was hearing that beat, like I was just really listening to the 808s. I feel like your 808s are off. A couple of them are off.
Honestly, I was thinking that too. I was thinking maybe off tune or maybe like
especially when it
Bismo
goes
said, just
when his 808s go high, like I definitely hear like it being off. But that could just be me. I don't know.
no, that's I heard it too. Just a little bit though. It's not too bad. Maybe go in there.
The overall vibe, like I definitely feel the overall vibe. Like just the 808s, like Like I always have OCD with that stuff. I'll hear an off key 808 and it's just like hurts.
Yep.
Bad.
Sticks out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely like good vibes. Just definitely fix the 808 on that one for sure. All right, so we got MD Beat, Hood Rich Pablo. All right.
Hey, all right.
Definitely, yeah,
That's the
definitely less
banger right
perks.
there.
Definitely nice. Me personally, like everybody knows my drum style, cause I mean, you guys got here through my page. My drum style is a lot more like harder hitting. So like, I would personally like for that beat, I would want the kick to hit a little bit harder, just so it like hits even more harder than it does. Like it hits hard, beat's nice, but like definitely like try to make it hit even harder with those kicks. Like make it definitely like stand out, cause that beat could definitely go far. That beat's good though. Like overall, it's fine. Like nothing's wrong with it. I just like personally, like I think you can even put like a harder kick on that just to make it hit even harder. Than it
Yeah,
does.
maybe even layer another one on top that the ones that you already have. Just
Yeah.
like a little starter pattern one, like J Smoke said.
Yeah, but for sure,
It's
like,
good work though.
yeah,
Who was that? It's,
that was MD Beats. That's Michael. I don't know how to say the last name. I don't know. I don't want to butcher it. Oh,
MD
okay.
Beats.
I missed
Michael
someone named
Dudek.
Soul. My bad.
Or
Guys,
Dudek.
Soul
Michael Dudek.
Science. I'm on South Korea, but originally from Durban, South Africa. Here at 3 Beats. If you critique either of them, I'd be blessed. Scotty Soul. Alright, Scotty Soul, we're gonna check you out. I skipped him by accident. It's an Instagram beat. Okay. Little visualizer.
It's your boy Scotty Soul.
Definitely needs a back melody. A little bit of a stronger back melody.
I do hear the back melody. It's just not like as prominent in the mix.
Right.
That one is definitely like I definitely liked it. It's a lot more chill, but personally I don't even think that needs to be more prominent, to be honest, because it came in really nice. I heard it.
You're right.
It came in more on my right ear, so I think he might have I think he panned it.
Panned it.
Yeah, for sure, because it definitely came in on the right ear, and I have headphones on, so I'm really hearing that stuff.
Yeah, I got headphones on too.
Yeah, the keys definitely sound really loud compared to like the drums in the mix, for sure. But yeah, that one's definitely nice. I'm gonna check out another one from Soul, Scotty Soul. This is called Furious, I think. Furiosa. Yeah, I have nothing for that beat. That beat's definitely there for sure. I like that beat. That one definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Solid work, man.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good beat, bro. That was Scotty Soul, guys. I'm gonna get one from MD Beats, and then I'm gonna move on to a couple other people, and then come back to all the people that sent a lot more than 2 beats. It's Amigos type beat, MD Beats.
Like that comes in, kind of surprises you.
I hear that spins, boy.
Purchase your
Classic
tracks
spins.
today.
Purchase your tracks today. I heard that. Okay, the one thing I'm gonna say about that beat is when you had like the little break and you had like the murder vox, like you added it like literally like every bar basically. So definitely don't do that, because like it just kind of like, I don't want to hear it like 4 times in a row pretty much. So definitely like space those out a little bit more, but definitely overall beat was good. It had definitely a good bounce. It did drop quick, so thank you for that. But yeah, just definitely don't add like so much murder boxes. You can add like the murder box, but don't like overdo it. Just keep it as minimal as possible for sure. But yeah, that one went hard for sure. Just definitely like be careful with that murder box, bro. It gets you addicted sometimes. Alright.
Yeah, it could definitely be overdone.
And then Whip It Up Yay sent his own beats, but we're gonna listen to it anyways.
That dude's probably trash.
Whip It Up Yay. I'm not gonna lie to you, what I like more in that beat compared to like the actual like hitting part with the the kick and everything, I like where it kind of has that break where just the 808s are hitting. That's my favorite part of the beat, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's got a little space in it,
Yeah. But yeah, that one definitely came hard. It definitely hit really hard. Yeah, definitely an interesting 808 pattern for sure. Definitely something unique. Alright, we're gonna move on to your second one. Called Brent.
Hey, yo, Zach.
Feedback here. R&B vibes. Alright, the one thing I want to say about that beat, that the effect that you added at the beginning, like the creaking. Gelato in the chat, that's his favorite little effect. He used to use that one a lot, or he has it on a recent beat, I think. But yeah, that one was definitely like, that was fire for sure. Definitely an R&B vibe. I definitely see. Was that the Snapchat noise? No, I think that was his mic, not the beat.
Yeah, that's probably my mic. My bad. I took my
Alright, next up we got JD on the beat. Alright, you sent 3. I'm gonna
shout out JD.
You sent 3. Just let me know 2 to play, cause I'm just gonna play 2, and then move on. I'm gonna give you guys the benefit to choose what beat you guys want to play. Yeah, definitely coming with some heat, guys. Definitely. There's a lot of guys like that have played that like I might hit up later on for some collabs. One's a song I produced, the other beats.
For sure, man. Y'all, we all need to get together on Instagram and link up for collabs. For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely for sure. Alright, we're gonna check up MDA. He said this one's a song I think that he produced.
Damn, JD.
Yeah, we played GHD. Oh, this on the beat.
I like this one a lot. Yeah, great work.
Yeah, good work on that. I don't really have anything to say about it. I'm guessing the Resident Evil one is the song, so I'm gonna play the song and then we'll do some other people.
Nigga, you really think I wasn't gonna find your ass? You was out there talking all that hot shit. Now you tryna go play hide and seek. Nigga, you can't live forever.
Damn, JD.
Fuck your nigga, he a lame. Me and him, we ain't the same. AX like a money. If I shoot, he won't exchange. All this green, I play for Boston, whoa. Counting bands get exhausting, yeah. They like, nigga, you obnoxious, huh? But y'all be toxic like Caustic. I'ma have to hit him with the 1, 2, 3, get him out. You had to play with your life. Strapped with the pipe and it's right on my side. You take your shit off like we about to fight. You got a bird chest, you look like an emu. My shorty bad and she think I go ooh. Glock 30 bustin', 11 shots in you. My boys got the bat, we fight D like they get you. Night night, bye bye. I'ma have to get him for the one time. We do not play or have fun time. I got some.
The one thing, his ad-libs, like, I don't know if it's the ad-libs, but it sounds like someone's talking in the background. I don't know if that's the effect he was going for, but it sounds like he's, like, having a conversation at the same time while the song's playing. Or I don't even know if that was EA talking, but yeah, it sounded like someone was talking in the background.
Nah, I wasn't saying nothing. Yeah, definitely. He needs to have more distinguish between his hook and his, his verse. Maybe switch up the flow a little bit.
Yeah.
The beat's cold. The beat's good.
The beat's cool. But I do have to like agree with Jalas. Kind of like a more like older beat. It's not something like more modern, in my opinion, too.
Yeah, but sometimes that's what the it depends on what you're trying to do with it. If you're trying to sell it, a lot of people will buy that real quick and flow to it.
Alright, next up we got a song, Jake Flynn. Just released this. Love to hear what you think. Vocals and beat from me. Neverland. Got a song.
I'm gonna hook up my mic.
Whoa, ready to go and take my hand, 'cause we're going off to Neverland. I know it gets cold when you're all alone, but follow me 'cause we're going home. To Neverland, to Neverland, whoa. To Neverland, to Neverland, whoa. We're going home now. I know what it's like, yeah, I've been there before. You don't see a light, so you're just like the door. I said that's just life, but there's gotta be more. Otherwise, what are we living for? Sometimes I get high just to feel something, 'cause life feels so dry that I need something. I spent my whole life trying to be something, but I end up being nothing at all.
Quick question. Did you engineer this as well? I'm definitely feeling like you definitely have good vocals.
For sure.
Your ad-libs, like, your ad-libs, the only thing about your ad-libs, like, I think you put like a little bit too much auto-tune. Like, it's really noticeable. I don't know if that's the effect you're going for, but if you want to smoothen it out, like, definitely, like, you know what I mean? Like, don't add so much auto-tune, because it's kind of like basically two different voices at that point. Benji comes in with the whole engineering breakdown for you. Yeah, careful with the high end, bro, because the high end would definitely like pierce some ears if you boost it too much. Yeah, definitely like good work, bro. That's definitely some good work. You definitely have good vocals. Just keep it up, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Next up, we got Point Zero by Damien.
Is my mic still shitty?
There it is.
This the one right here.
Yeah. Are you sipping on her and she my cup of tea? Yeah, she a baddie looking beautifully. Always talking crazy, lose my sanity. When I'm not with you, I feel the agony. She don't see what I see, but I'll change her mind. If she wanna come on over, make her mine. Told her I will never waste her fucking time. The way she's talking to me is just so kind, baby. Come and stay tonight, baby.
The one thing I'm gonna say about this song, the S's are really like piercing, for sure. Like when you hear any S, like it's like it hits pretty hard in the ears. But I'm gonna continue playing a little bit to see.
Hop on a flight, yeah, you know I'll make you mine, yeah. Only for one night, then I'll take you out to dine, then we gonna sit some wine, right now. Yeah, baby, I'm a fucking cup of tea. Yeah, sipping on it and you're looking beautifully.
Yeah, definitely like very piercing on the high end. Like the S's are very hitting. Yeah, the vocals definitely feel full. It's just that like the high end is definitely like boosted a little bit too much, because you can definitely hear the S's and it pierces. I mean, I'm not really listening on like headphones that I listen for engineering, so like can't really distinguish as well. But like I could definitely hear it. Like the S's on the high end are really like hitting. But yeah, that one's definitely like, good vibes. Just make sure you fix that, the high end.
Yeah, get that spitfish for the high end. Cut those sharp S's out.
Alright, next up we got DJ Noose. Sent 3. I'm just gonna start with cool.
DJ Noose.
Yeah, Gelato, what I do suggest for the last one is the DSer for sure, because the S's are really hitting. And then like Benji's saying, definitely sweep like, you know, your frequencies, cut out everything that's like unwanted, and then work from there. But
good work. I liked it.
Very simplistic for sure for that beat.
This is a DJ Noose exclusive.
Definitely repetitive, and like I didn't really like that like melody sound selection. In my opinion, I don't really like the instrument that was used, or that bang preset, whatever you used.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it's just depending on what kind of rapper.
Yeah, it's definitely like whoever said Smoke Perp earlier. That's definitely like those two are definitely like Smoke Perp.
Yeah, I can hear Smoke Perp on that for sure.
Those like weirder beats. You know what I mean? Like, nothing's wrong with it. I just don't like personally. I didn't really like the selection for the song, for the second one. That is, it kind of sounds like weird, but you know, people like Smoke Perp definitely like those.
For sure.
Beats, so you can get it definitely.
I think I fixed my mic now. I think I got my actual mic connected.
Yeah.
My quality should be a little better now.
All right, next up we got Gelato.
Oh, Gelato.
All right, bet Mars beat.
Gelato, gelato, gelato.
I like that. That kind of comes in. On that third step.
So I actually heard this beat when it was being made. Yeah, like that was definitely the triplet beat that he was talking to me about. That one's definitely nice. I like the way the 808s hit for sure. Definitely.
It's the mix is really good. Third step, it's different. It's definitely you don't hear it too often. It's very hard. It's a hard thing to actually get sounding right to where an artist would actually flow on it. You did a good job with that, man. Good shit.
Good job. Next up we got Mars. We'll play saxophone.
I just be trapping with Mars.
Definitely has a cool bounce to it. You know, saxophone. But yeah, definitely way too loud. Definitely came in really loud. And yeah, definitely switch up the sax pattern. Or if you don't even switch up the sax pattern, add like a counter melody that's a lot more prominent. And then
Yeah, J Smoke had a point though. It is pretty hot. All the sounds are coming in pretty hot off the gate. Maybe lower the volume and give them a little bit more space. You know.
Yeah.
Like you said, change up the melody a little bit.
And yeah, the 808 pounder is kind of like, in my opinion, like definitely a good idea, like Benji said. But it kind of sounded like you're forcing some 808s in there. Like you're just kind of just trying to force as many 808s as you can to the pattern. Because there's a lot of 808s going on. Like I said before, like definitely just keep the beat minimal. But it doesn't mean, you know, take out everything from the beat. Like definitely just keep it minimal to the point where like you're getting to the point.
Yeah, try to rap in your head, you know.
Yeah.
See where it'll help out a lot. Or if you can't do that, go rip some vocals off YouTube or something, you know. That way you can kind of gauge where you could take something out or maybe add something.
Yeah. Alright, we're moving to Lil Got It. Tune up.
I just be trapping with Mars.
I think maybe you could do something with your 808 to make that thing really knock. It sounds good. It needs to have that extra on it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say what I said on the last beat. There's a lot of 808 in that again. I could definitely see you're trying to go with the bounce, but I mean, it kind of just sounds like you're forcing 808s in there, especially off this one because it started off the gate. You can definitely hear just like a lot of 808s, to be honest. So,
You're definitely moving in the right direction now. Building your sound and stuff. It's solid work. You know, maybe go look up some YouTube videos or something on how to get your mixing a little better and you know, work on making it a little more simple.
yeah, definitely like just careful with those 808s, bro. Sometimes no need to overdo it, yo. But next we got Wyatt James. I think I said your name properly. Please correct me if I didn't. But to play the beat that he sent through. I like the vibe of this already.
Nice little perky, bouncy.
Remember, bro, you got 10 seconds to impress people. Really long intro.
Produced by Wyatt.
What'd you think, JSmoke?
For that one, fire beat. First of all, like I don't really have anything to say except very long intro. Very
I like
long
it.
Intro. Like
I think I'll give it an 8.2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Or if we're gonna be harsh here, I'll give it a 7.2 out of 10 if we're going harsh.
For me personally, like I said, like I'm always in the studio setting, and like when I watch guys like run through beats, like
Right.
some
Yeah,
guys,
that's
some
why I
guys
said
even skip to the drop because the intro's so long. You know what I mean?
exactly. These guys are just they're burning through it.
So, like,
So you got to be
unless you're like you know, unless you're a producer that works specifically with an artist, like, you know, like Wheezy Gunna, like something like that, then like they'll listen to the whole beat because, you know, they work exclusively with you or they work a lot with you. But if you're just trying to send, you know, a fresh pack of beats to an artist, they're not gonna give you the time of day to listen to your whole beat. You know what I mean? They're just gonna listen to it till the drop. If the drop hits hard, they're just gonna continue listening, and then they'll listen to the full beat. So you need to hit people off the gate. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah. But definitely overall good beat, good leveling. Everything was good on that beat, except the long intro. We got Two Chair.
See, this is nice. Comes in real strong.
Yeah, for real, that one came with sauce. To be honest, that one definitely came really hard. Cause of Tooch, and I mean Tooch, I'm pretty sure that's his melody. Like Tooch, he by the way, Tooch, he drops like free melody I think they're free. I don't. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but he does drop melody packs on YouTube for sure. Hit him up, guys, if you need some melodies, some fire stuff. But yeah, the mix is on point. Came in very hard.
Yeah, the mix for sure.
And the
Mix for
melody
sure.
definitely had a nice vibe to it. You know what I mean? So
Maybe a little bit. You could do a little change up. That's another thing that's pretty big with as far as placement with big artists, that they're kind of looking for a switch up in between bars, verses, and breakdowns and stuff like that. It's just small stuff like that you can do in your beats that could set you apart from a lot of these other guys that are sending in stuff or whatever.
Oh, my cat's on my keyboard. Hold on. Over there. All right, next beat. Really long intro, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I would have skipped it.
So, like, drums are hard, nice beat, but again, like, very long intro, bro. Like, it was like 35, 40 seconds in it, and then it finally dropped. Like, 25 seconds in, it sounded like it was gonna drop, but it never dropped. It's like it added a little bit of extra.
The beat was good. I like the beat a lot.
Yeah,
it's just
nice,
like
the drums are
J-Smoke said,
crazy,
just
but
needs to jump in faster.
very long intro, bro.
You gotta catch their. You gotta catch them within that 10-second pocket, or it's it's dead.
All right,
Good work though.
Next up, we got a OG in these beat critiques. Got beats by Sam. I haven't seen him in a minute, but yeah, beats on tired intro. Yeah, intro, man. You guys always gotta take this in mind. Like, I could probably pull up like the top 100 for or top 10 for Billboard, like hip hop beats, and like I'll play every single beat, and you'll listen. Like, the beats drop really quick. It doesn't take very long to drop.
10 seconds.
Yeah, just because artists listen to it and they're like, yeah, like as soon as it drops, finally, like they get to hear a little bit of the beat. If they like it, they'll continue listening. If not, they'll move on to the next. They don't really have time to put more time to listen to your beat. But yeah, we're gonna listen to Sim. He's got Space Effect and he's got Highest Authority. He's got new tags, bro. Travis beat for sure. Yeah. Alright, so you guys are probably gonna think that I'm gonna say a very long intro. For that, personally, especially since it's a Travis based beat, I wouldn't say it needs a shorter intro, just because if you ever listen to a Travis beat, they're very long in the intro, for sure. They always have a very long intro. I think that was perfect. Just because
I liked it.
With Travis, he likes to do a lot of like vocal melodic stuff on the intro. Yeah. So that definitely fits that Travis vibe, for sure.
Definitely Travis, for sure. 100%.
If it wasn't that Travis vibe, I'd say long intro. But because it's made around that Travis vibe, for sure, like that intro, like it fits.
See, you could do a long intro. It's if you keep it interesting enough,
Yeah, like there's three layers or like 3 seconds to that intro. It wasn't just, the the regular melody and then you add like a, a respace or something and then you chop it. It was literally like 3 different parts, 3 different melodies technically. So, yeah.
Good work. Great work, Sam.
All right, next up,
shout out, Sam.
Somebody knows my feedback, bro. Cause he's been in all my beat critiques and he sent me beats and I've given the same critique every single time. He's definitely up there. Beats, like I said, like to you guys from the beginning, like definitely network with people. Sim is also a really good person to network with.
Sim would definitely
Jacob, you know what I mean? So he's up there working, making moves, and I forgot how old he is, but he's pretty young.
Y'all make sure y'all hit up Sim in the DMs and see if y'all can work out something. Try to get some work in, man.
Yeah, definitely hard to beat. Next up we got Gelato again, Metro Boomin. No complaints. All right, so we had a Metro beat before from Sim, and now we have a Gelato Metro beat. So. Yeah, for that intro too long. We're gonna put alright, off the gate, very loud. See, that's the thing, like, you won't even have time to get to the chorus with an artist just because intro's too long. So that's the only
definitely
issue.
Too loud.
Yeah. You heard it a little bit too late, but yeah, that one, the one I'm about to play right now, definitely way too hot off the gates. Jesus. But yeah, we'll continue playing it. Oh, okay, it froze on me. Issue, repetitive. Very, very repetitive. But overall, good idea. How about you?
Yeah, dude. But you could probably like put that in a reverse. You know, you could do things with that melody, make it a little bit non-repetitive.
Yeah, for sure. We got Wave Manny, the Dropbox link. Said I don't know. Okay. I don't know either, bro. Oh, it's about to switch up. But you see, like that's a thing. Like even what I said with gelato, like if you don't do it fast enough, these artists are gonna click off. You know what I mean? And they click off way faster than I am right now. First like 20, 30 seconds they're listening, and you know, if there's nothing that stands out or if it's repetitive, they're just gonna assume that it's gonna be repetitive for the whole beat. So you definitely gotta actually
Exactly.
here and there. Give it a little switch up, a little change, so it's not the same thing over and over again. But we're gonna check out Vikings by Wave Manny.
Money.
Beethoven hopped in. Yeah, this is I like this one. I'm gonna give this one we gonna give it an 8.5.
I like the drum work. Bro, I don't know. Okay. I like the drum work on that for sure. I like the way that there's like, you know, toms and stuff going in the background. We got my boy Beethoven in here. Shout out Beethoven, man. Like 80% of my beats are Beethoven collabs. I'm just playing, but a large sum of my recent beats are Beethoven collabs. That's it. Wait a minute. Okay. There's a lot of forwarding going on here, yo. I need to get permission, bro. So try to resend that as an MP3.
Yeah, Google's tripping right now. You gotta send things as MP3.
Okay, this is way too fast.
Reminds me of Beethoven.
Alright, Beethoven. Like, it's a nice melody and everything. Like, drums definitely like on the right path, but bro, it's way too fast. There's no way someone's gonna rap on that. That's way too quick. And I know what the BPM on this specific melody is. It's like 170 or something. Definitely like just bring it down a little bit in terms of tempo. Like that's way too fast.
I feel like it would be good super slow, like down in the 90s, the hundreds.
That beat was way too fast, and like it definitely caught me off guard. Like the first 2 seconds.
Yeah, for real. It sounds like it could be a really dope ass beat. It's just a little bit slower.
Yeah, it's like 190. Yeah, like Beethoven for sure. Like with something like that, like some beats you can go that high, but like still like the drums are way too fast. I call it like epilepsy in my ears or something, bro. I like a seizure, like audio seizure, because of that. No, but it's definitely on the right path. Like Beethoven has some sick melodies, and that's all original work, right? So
he said 590.
All right, we're gonna check out the next one.
Reminds me of Beethoven.
That one's fire. But yeah, first one, definitely slow it down, please. Don't give me audio assault, please. That was audio assault, bro. The first one's way too fast. Definitely good idea though. Like I like the first one, but just way too fast. Second one.
That second one, yeah, I'm giving that second one a 9.
Yeah, the second one's
very
fire.
good work.
And that's all original work, so that's also really good too. All right, wait, Manny. Southside vibes. South side. Okay. I need permission again, bro. Okay.
Tragic.
Here, I'm gonna show you guys some Beethoven J Smoke. I'm just gonna send myself.
What you got, J-Smoke?
It's a pretty predictable beat. Nothing really stands out to me. Like, I was just kind of listening to it, and nothing really, like, you know, stood out to the point where I'd be like, yeah, like.
It just sounds like another beat. You know, you need to put something in there that's stand out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Next up we got, what did I just play? Keys to wait, I played the okay. Got Keys to Success with
Artist. You up? Artist.
An artist apparently.
Money.
You need to throw that, at least octave it down when it comes into the verse or something, you know?
Okay, I know I'm not gonna be able to open these, bro, because these are Google Drives. Send me as MP3s. Yeah, it's very repetitive. So I'm not really sending these for critiques, but I'm gonna show them as an idea. So off my new project on track number 3, I think it was, or it's one of the tracks. It's called Heist. So I'll show you the beat to Heist, and I'll kind of show you the idea that I'm talking about, with like having like switch ups and like, you know, changes going on the beat, because it's pretty much like the same melody throughout, like with couple counter melodies and stuff coming in, but then the drums change up here and there, so you'll see it on this beat.
J-Smoke got that dope.
So like, I'm just kind of showing you the idea. So if you see it, like the end part of that 808 was different from the first part 808. It's just because, like, you know, I'm adding like little breaks, little like switch ups here and there, just so the beat's not the same thing over and over again, because that's pretty much the same melody over and over again typically. It's just that like having those little switch ups and changes like adds a little like change to the beat where it's not the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, need those.
Yeah,
even if it's just super subtle and like those little, just right before like a little bridge, you know, like a little 5-second bridge, man, those can make or break.
And then even like this beat, same thing. I'm gonna show you guys one more like example, and then I'll start going on back to the beats. I'm gonna go back to the list.
Reminds me of Beethoven.
J-Smoke got that dope.
see, typically that one, it's kind of like the same drums happening again, but because the melody changes as you change. So it's not the same thing over and over again. Just like subtle changes will always help your beat go a little further. That's kind of like what I kind of follow when I do my beats. So I just kind of showing you guys an example of like my like quotation marks around when I say this sauce. That's just kind of how I do my beats. And I mean, like, I apply that to my beats. Maybe someone else can apply it and, make their beats more exceptional by doing that.
It's just, this sounds better, especially if you're in a studio, man. Anything that you can do to catch their ear, man, it's what you're gonna want to strive for. Don't think so much on the producer end of it. Think more of an artist.
Cause like you don't even need like an exceptional melody or even exceptional drums. You just need stuff that stand out to the artist. You know what I mean? Like once something stands out, like it'll literally get placed. Like there's some beats right now that like make it to huge albums that aren't as good. You know what I mean? Like me and Gelato had a couple talks about this in the studio. I'm not gonna say specific producer names, but he knows who I'm talking about. Big artists get these beats and it's like it's not as good as like beats can be, just because it's very simple, but things on that beat stand out to the artist.
And a lot of times, those guys, they're networking.
And they're always sitting in the studio. Like it's not.
Right.
I can't tell you how many times, man, you sit in the studio and you play a beat and they just tell you to play the next one you play, right there, taken, the beat's done. Like someone hops on it right away.
Bam. They got cash in hand, give it to you.
Yeah, so definitely if you can get stuff placed in person, even better. Just because like I can even tell you from experience, like I sent packs to like some artists that like never hopped in the packs that I sent before, and then I got in the studio with the artist, played like beats, and they finally started picking beats. You know what I mean? So
gotta get in that studio with them.
Yeah, definitely. Studio experiences are always going to be good. And, there's always people who are going to say, like, yeah, like, I don't have that, opportunity to hit the studio or whatever. But, I mean, there's always ways to get yourself in the studio. Like, you can send it to someone who's about to have a studio session, send it to other producers to play in their studio sessions, send it to engineers. You know what I mean?
Send it to JSmoke.
Or you can send it to me. Yeah, that works too. But, yeah, like, anywhere you can get it played in a studio, is always going to be beneficial for yourself.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to continue with the list. Good beat, like I said, I think for your other beat, same thing, like, or I said to another beat that I heard earlier, like, it's just beats that you hear all the time, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that really stood out for me on that beat.
Yeah, definitely Southside vibes, heavy.
Yeah, definitely Southside vibes for sure. I was gonna say that too.
The mix was straight. You need to work on a back melody or something. That was good for. That's good for an artist that kind of just wants to buy a beat and just wants to spit on it. But nowadays, a lot of these guys are looking for unique, standout stuff. You don't want to ride an old Southside wave or something like that. You did a good job with it, but that means you can do a good job with, something else a little bit kind of a newer flavor.
Yeah. Beethoven was telling me to play Knox, which was supposed to be track number 6 on my Dawn project. I'll play it for you guys, but I need to get enough love for it. If you guys really want to hear it, I'll play it. I sent it to myself, so it's right here. So if enough people want to hear it, I'll play it for you guys. But yeah, this is the unreleased track 6 that never made it to the final.
Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Well, I'm gonna run through the list. I'm gonna hold that there just in case people really do want to hear it. But yeah, just let me know if you guys want to hear that. It's there though. Here's Southside. 808 Mafia. Straight up. Yeah, definitely got that 808 Mafia, old 808 Mafia vibe.
Yeah, for sure. 808 Mafia. I think if you're doing a good job replicating it, but maybe, try to add your own little flavor to it. Get your own sauce in there.
Your own sauce in there, because like, you don't want to be known as the guy who just makes Southside type beats. You want to be known as the guy who makes, MD beats type beats. If that makes sense. So you just want to make sure you have your own sauce, for sure. It's a wave, man. I think the mix can definitely the mix is good. I think you can just add a little bit more to the mixing process. Just clean it up a little bit more.
It definitely came in a little hot, but honestly, I think maybe the intro, I would say you could add something to that second half of the intro to kind of keep it a little bit more interesting. But overall, dude, great job. Who was that?
Oh, Wave Manny. Oh, yeah, Beethoven, are you in here?
Wave Manny. Good job, mate. Wave. DM me, Wave Manny.
He's like a little techno beat.
Oh yeah, Silver. I like these waves right here.
Money.
Yeah, like definitely sounds like a low tech beat, in my opinion. Definitely can get to Lil Tecca, or anyone in that in that boat. Definitely the internet money type vibe. What do you think about it?
I liked it. It definitely came in hard. Good beat, Lil Tecca type of vibe for sure. Good work.
All right, so Beethoven, since you've been asking me for the past how long to hear Knox. This was supposed to be track 6, but it got replaced last minute. So here you guys go. Here's a little surprise for you guys for staying alive.
Reminds me of Beethoven.
J Smoke, you crazy.
Young nigga came from the bottom, young nigga came from the bottom. Now I be pouring no penny, I used to be pouring Moscato. Young nigga came from the bottom, young nigga came from the bottom. All of these niggas without me, now when they see me they want some. Young nigga came from the bottom, young nigga came from the bottom. Now I be pouring no penny, I used to be pouring Moscato. Young nigga came from the bottom, young nigga came from the bottom. All of these niggas without me, now when they see me they want some. For real, for real, man these niggas be watching for real. And these bitches be on me for real. When I walk out the wall, my steel. You say my nigga just chill, cause you wasn't there when it was real. Now my niggas, they ready to kill. Came from the bottom, we still, that's still for real. All of my niggas, they bout the shit. So you run up on me, you gon' feel the shit. Lil' baby, I ain't average. Big dollars what I'm banging with. Street niggas who I'm hanging with. Drug dealers who I'm trapping with. Ad niggas who I'm scamming with. The young shooters who I hit you with. Oh, yeah. I came from the bottom, for real. I came from the bottom, for real. I came from the bottom, for real. Now it's Louis on my fit, now it's Gucci, that's my drip. Balmain jeans, I got my bitch, cause I'm the youngest doing it. Young nigga came from the bottom, young nigga came from the bottom.
Yeah, so that was supposed to be track 6, basically.
That's fire, man. I don't know if you heard me. What's the process behind making cuts and?
Oh, so yeah, and if you guys have any questions about John, because a lot of people ask me questions about it, but I'll answer them on the live. It's kind of be a Q&A too. But in terms of the process on how we did the cuts, you mean like how we chose the songs for the project?
Right.
So we basically, the vision of this project from the beginning was to basically have a bunch of talent on one project, obviously, but we want to have different styles and have something that appealed, like at least one track that appealed to someone's, you know, style of music. So
right.
if you hear like Health, which is the last song, it's a lot more, you know, emotional. It's more like, you know, it touches you a lot more.
Felt that. Yeah,
then,
I was definitely feeling that too. It's like it's definitely a different flavor from the rest of the album. Like it kind of, it's a good song to end off on. Actually, I was kind of
track 11 was more like, you know, upbeat, like happy. Is more like, you know, Against the World. That's what it was called. You know what I mean? You had track 6 was more grimy with Jigga. You know, Lost It started off nice and slow, like just kind of bringing you into the project with open arms. So I mean, like every song and the way everything was placed, like numerically, had a meaning behind it. So if you listen to the song, I mean the whole album from track 1 to 12 in that specific order, it literally told a story in its own, just because every song, you know, with track 1, it brings you in with open arms, it makes you want to listen more to the project. Then track number 2 was Italy, so it hits hard, it hits you in the face, you know what I mean? Track number 3 kind of slows you down a little bit. I think track number 3 is Dreaming, or it might be Heist, I can't remember. But like every track had a meaning to the reason why it was like that numerically. In terms of how we did the cuts, like I said, like that was just kind of the process. We had that vision and we kind of kept to that vision until the end. And the reason why track 6 got cut, which was Knox, is just because we thought personally that like that track was good. That's why I made it to the final album to begin with. But the reason why we replaced it with Jigga is just because Jigga was more upbeat and more like radio ready.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Compare Jigga to Knox. Knox is definitely like a hard track. There's nothing wrong with it, but Jigga was definitely like, it would hit harder on the radio. Like it would be more radio ready than Knox would be.
Yeah, I can hear Jigga definitely in a club, or I was listening to the other day. I was thinking a strip club would be perfect for that. I could see it.
Yeah, like definitely like every beat had, you know, the meaning. I think Gelato said this will be on Dawn 2. I don't even know if we're gonna have a Dawn 2 because, well, we're gonna have a Dawn 2, but it's not gonna be called Dawn. It's gonna be called a whole nother name. But what I am planning to do, and this is like exclusive, like no one knows about this, but now you guys know. We're planning to actually do like a deluxe edition for some of the songs that never made it. So Knox will definitely be one of the songs. And there's like 2 or 3 more songs that I'm gonna add onto the deluxe edition, just so people can hear.
That's definitely something for people to look forward to, for sure.
Something that was supposed to be on the album but never made it, just because, you know, it didn't like quite get there, pretty much.
Right.
But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna move on. We got Big Toe with 100 Shooters. asking me how I get clear mids in my 808, or are you asking Beethoven? I'm not sure. I think you might be asking Beethoven. But yeah, that beat, my opinion, very nice. I think it could have been slowed down a little bit, in my opinion. But I mean, how it is still good.
I think the distortion is definitely, you know, some artists actually like that. So it's a great beat. It was a little hot, but I mean, some people like that on their mix. You know,
Yeah, definitely a little
engineers.
hot coming in. Yeah. And because you start with drums, like you guys also got to take this into consideration. Like if you're a producer that starts with drums, like the way that beat was, and then you kind of like have a little break, add your tag, and then hit it again with the drop. Like if you start with drums, make sure your beat's not too hot, because you know the first thing they hear is that kick, and if that kick hits hard, it's gonna hurt.
But I like what you did with it coming in kind of you know, coming in with it fast. You know, it's definitely sets the mood from the jump. That's good for.
Well, Wave Manny. So Beethoven had good sounds, but for me personally, the way I get clear mids in my 808s is I have a specific EQ chain that I use in my 808s. Obviously I can't show you my EQ chain because that's my EQ chain, but like I EQ my 808s sometimes, even though like on my beats I never EQ my beats. All I do is soft clip my master, and that's my secret sauce.
Yep.
I don't compress, I don't EQ, don't do any of that, because like Beethoven said, good sounds. That's all you need. Good sounds and then a good mix.
Good leveling. Yep.
Once everything's mixed well, you don't need to add all the EQ, all the other stuff, because
Nah,
you're basically at that point mastering a beat. And if you master a beat, what's the point of putting on vocals?
I mean, you just gotta keep it simple, guys. You know, throw a clipper on that master and call it a day. Do everything leveling.
Mm-hmm. Another EQ'd 808s such as gain stage. I mean, if you want to get a lot more prominent, like, frequencies in your 808s or in your mix in specific places, you gotta EQ to add that. Like, for me, like, I use the spins, but I use, like, a special variant, like, basically my own modified version of the spins. That to the point where, like, it doesn't really sound like a spins anymore. And because, like, I add my EQ on it, it makes it sound like a whole different 808. So, yeah.
His own little secret sauce.
This concept P, the beat knocking.
It's so nice because I know all these samples. I just hear them. I'm just like, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, those are songs of Young Tego, songs of West Coast. I mean, I already had that sample, but I can't cook to it. I know, like, I always hear it and it just, yeah. Alright, so MD beat. I'm just gonna try to run through to Chizzy Trail quick because I haven't heard any of his beats yet. Yeah, do you have anything to that soulful beat we just heard?
It was good. I like the sound selection was good. The pace of it was pretty good. It was a good beat. I'd give it a solid 7.8.
So I'm gonna run through the Chizzy Tray. I think we might wrap it up a little bit here, and then I might try doing these weekly because that was a plan before, and that's what we used to do. And we had, you know, good engagement and all that stuff. People always used to come out, but it gives us time to space it out so you don't get, like, you know, 1,000 entries.
Right. This is good though, because we've had a solid, you know, 8, 9, 10 people in here. People showing out.
It definitely bounced
sending
up to
beats.
like 20, 30, like in total. Like I've been looking at the rate. Like we had like 20, 30 people in here. It's just that like people keep leaving and going. Like listening in,
Right.
and then popping out, and then new people come in. So I mean, definitely.
Really, we could. This was kind of last minute. We just started throwing it out there. We're gonna do this probably about an hour before we did it.
Mm-hmm.
So probably turn this into a more regular thing. I think.
And I mean,
be good
for sure. Like some of you guys even hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is in the description, I believe. JASONDOREMBOS. You can hit me up there, and if I am gonna plan on doing these weekly, maybe every Thursday night I might do these. Some days I'll even do it in the studio, like in the actual studio setting. Have some artists in there too. Get some, I'm gonna do guests every week. This week we had Ye. Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple producers with me in person. We're just gonna be in the studio sometimes and just listen to some beats.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, but we're just gonna run through these couple more beats, and then I think we're just gonna call it a night here. It is 1 a.m. here for me. Yeah, so we're gonna run through Chizzy Trey. We're gonna run through your beats and see how they are. Go for it.
Damn, Trizzy, that's foul.
Alright. Mix, bro. You gotta work on that mix. It's one of those things where, like, if the mix, like, your mix can be, like, it doesn't mean your mix has to be perfect, but if your mix isn't as, if it doesn't meet a certain standard or a certain level, it's just kind of like people will click off your beat. And I mean,
immediately they'll click off of it.
That mix was like something where, like, if I was an artist, I'd have to click off of it. And it's not even like an offensive thing. It's not me trying to get at you for it. It's just that, like, something you need to work on for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever's said in here, don't take critique the wrong way. You should always take that as motivation, or take the advice to make the adjustments that you need to make. That's a big thing with this with this whole business is don't ever take anything negative. Always take stuff and make it positive.
But yeah, definitely mix needs work on that for sure. I'm gonna listen to the next one. Alright, for this one, hats are a little bit too crazy. And again, mix. Just keep working that mix, bro. It's all that's literally like where you're at right now with your beats is you're at a very good start for sure. And if you are starting off beats, like, you're at a very good start for that. But like I said, like, the mix needs a little bit of work, and then those hats on that second beat, very crazy. You don't need to do so much, you know what I mean? Like I said earlier, like a couple times, just keep it minimal. You don't need to add too much. You just need to add enough. So
You could definitely make the drums bust a little bit, a little bit stronger. The melodies are definitely in the right direction, though. You're definitely going in the right direction. Maybe just look up some tutorials on your mixing.
And yeah, don't even be if anyone tells you, like, oh, you need to mix things at certain levels, like, -6 dB or something like that, never take that to heart, or never take that in, just because every mix for every beat's subjective. Every mix is gonna be different, you know what I mean? Like,
every one of them always different.
Yeah, melodies are gonna be louder than other melodies. You know, drums are gonna always be louder than other drums. Like, you can even use the same drums every single beat, but use a different melody. But you'd still need to mix it a different way, just because every mix is subjective. And yeah, definitely work on that. The mix.
I think I find a lot of people's problem is they're not using an interface or even something as simple as that, or good speakers that can also hold you back.
No, I mean that's also like that's like a 50-50 because I know someone with like Walmart like $25 speakers that mixes as good as people, you know, with HSAs, you know, interfaces, ATH-M 50X is like all the gain you need. You know what I mean? It's all about learning your equipment, learning what your equipment can do and what the limitations of your equipment is.
Your equipment in your ear, training that ear.
Yeah, like once you learn like what your equipment and what the gear you're using is, you'll definitely like start to get better at the mixes. In terms of like mixing, like it's also all about just my bad. It's all about just like training your ear, cause like it's not even like me trying to brag or anything, but like Gelato can probably even like vouch for me. Like he's sat with me in the studio, we make a beat and like I literally just mix it right there, like in a matter of like 5-10 seconds. I mix the whole beat from scratch. Like just throw it in the mixer, like throw all my channels in respective places, and then just level everything like in 5-10 seconds, and the beat's done. It's all about like just training the ear for the mix. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's huge.
And
that's not some people get it fast, some people it takes years.
Yeah, just training your ear. You know, just listen to a lot of music, a lot of beats, a lot of good beats. Don't listen to like any beat. Just listen to good beats. You know, instrumentals for like beats that have made it to Billboard charts, all that stuff. Because you can learn stuff just from hearing other people's beats. And it's all about just training the ear, bro. That's always the key part about it. Like, just training the ear, and then learn your sound, learn your equipment, and you'll go far with that mixing. But definitely, good start, man. Good start. Just for this beat, like I said, like very crazy hats. Definitely tone down the hats a little bit. This one's a song. It's called Big Heavy Narcotic. I've heard this melody before. Hold up.
I remember them days when this shit was tragic. Got on my head, had to find a way to make this shit happen. I gotta provide for my fam, make sure they know who I am. I got some niggas who don't give a damn. They'll pop a nigga and still make the bill. Y'all niggas say it like moving slow-mo. Narcotic, gotta hold on.
Alright, so it keeps pausing or whatever, but I kind of get the idea of that song already. The vocals could be mixed a little bit better. Vocals can definitely be mixed a little bit better into that beat. The beat's kind of generic. It's a YouTube beat, in my opinion. Like, it's just something you hear every day on YouTube. But overall, it's a good song. Like, I kind of like the melody, the style that's going in. Obviously, it just keeps pausing, so I can't really continue it. But from what I heard, like, definitely get in there. And I'll definitely probably check out this track later after this stream, just to, like, hear it all the way through.
For sure.
Yeah, that one was good. Alright, we got MD Beats with the SoundCloud beat. And one more thing before I play this beat. If you guys ever want to collab, man, just hit me up. I'm pretty sure Ye is open to collabs too. Just hit us up on Instagram.
Absolutely.
And let's get it going. Like, and if you ever need any tips or anything with mixing, anything like that, always hit me up too. Like, Gelato knows anything you need, man, in terms of mixing, just hit me up and I'll always be able to help you out. Just give you what I know. and then obviously you can take that and go with it. So.
It's hard.
The one thing I'm gonna say, repetitive. Just fix that repetitive like guitar. You know what I mean? Just add a little variation to it, so it's not the same thing over and over again all the way through. Like obviously you are adding the counter melodies here and there, but still, like for something like that where the main melody is very prominent, you need to add a little change to it, for sure. I don't know. What do you think, you?
It's kind of hard to say because with vocals, I think that would blend together pretty nice. It's good work.
Yeah, I think that was the last one of the night. So
Appreciate you having me out. It's a good little, definitely a good little session. You know, we had about 10, 12 people steady always watching. So
yeah.
definitely
I think
go
in
up.
terms of the schedule for these, I'm gonna do it every Thursday at like 9:30, 10:30, around those times. You know, in the night, probably 9:30, so it's a little bit earlier. Thursdays at 9:30. I think we're gonna do these do it every Thursday, and then have like someone different, or even have like I used to have like 3 people on at once, so it's not.
Yeah, I think that the more people, the better, because you know, kind of get more opinions on stuff.
And
It's a
eventually,
good idea.
even start doing a panel where we have like, you know, platinum producers, you know, guys who are engineers, and have like different type of people in the industry. Just like have like 6-12 people in one call, just all critiquing your beat, just so you have opinions from like everybody, from every aspect of the industry. And I think that would be pretty good.
That's
feedback.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think people would definitely stop in to come see that for sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, thank you for coming out tonight. Definitely, I'm just gonna close it off by continuing to play the Stone project. Thank you for coming out. This is gonna be DVR'd, so you will be able to basically watch it back, and you'll be able to see your feedback. If you weren't able to watch it earlier, you can go back and see your feedback once you sent it in, obviously, to the email. So yeah, we had Ye as the special guest today, and yeah.
Appreciate you having me. Make sure y'all make y'all's little clips and tag us both in here. Jason Dizorn, how do you say your last name?
Dornbos.
Dornbos, that's right. Jason Dornbos at Jason Dornbos on Instagram, and at Whip It Up Yay on Instagram for us. Tag us and send us stuff, you know. Appreciate you having me out.
Yeah, and yeah, make sure you guys, you know, share this if we do it next week. Hold on. Okay, there you go, guys. Thank you for coming out tonight. But yeah, yeah, thank you guys for coming out. They're definitely gonna start doing this a lot more in the future. It was me, J-Smoke Beats, also known as Jason Dornbos on Instagram. Yeah, you can also put in your handle in the comments. And then yeah, I'll close it out. I'll play a little bit of Dawn for you guys, and then yeah, we'll call it a night. So yeah, thank you guys for coming out, and J-Smoke out.
My bro, I make sure we all late. They tryna show us love now, but we always with hate. My shorty telling me to back on, but I gotta get the racks now. I gotta go bust the pack down. I can't lose like Pacquiao. Yeah, I gotta be a boss. I cannot take a loss now, no matter what the cost. Like, girl, I need to know if you are down to ride. Girl, I need to know if you are down to slide. I need you to ride with me through the night. Baby girl, yeah, I need you in my life. I told that girl I'm
on my grind. I know you mad, but the watch be on my line. I know you hate when I go OT all the time, but I gotta get mine. Yeah, I'm just trying to shine. Yeah, I be on my grind. I told her, girl, I'm on my grind. I know you mad, but the watch be on my line. I know you hate when I go OT all the time, but I gotta get mine. Yeah, I'm just trying to shine. Yeah, I be on my grind. Told her, girl, I'm on my grind. I know you mad, but the watch be on my line. I know you hate when I go OT all the time, but I gotta get mine. Yeah, I'm just trying to shine. Yeah, I be on my grind. I told her, girl, I'm on my grind.